Good day, everybody. Please, I want to quickly go through the method of moving averages with you people. So, for those of you watching from any part of the world, welcome to GER Hub. My name is Dr. John Efiomusen, and in this class on time series, I'll be discussing the method of moving averages as an estimation of trend technique, okay? As a technique for estimating trend. So, let us see how we compute the moving averages of certain orders for a particular time series data, no matter how small. So, this course is time series, right? And that is STA 4102, right? Time series analysis. Time series analysis. So, previously we've discussed several things, climaxing in estimation of trend. That was where we discussed and stopped. So, in our methods of estimating trend, we mentioned that moving average technique or the moving average method is one way to estimate trend. The second method we mentioned was the freehand sketch, right? And the third method we mentioned was the method of least squares. The fourth method rather we mentioned was the method of semi-averages. So in this class, the focus will be on the method of what? Moving averages. Now, I told you in that class that if there are y1, y2, y3, and so on values of a random variable y, taken at different times, t1, t2, t3, and so on, of another variable t, then what we would call the moving average of order n is you taking a sequence of arithmetic means of the first n observations. Okay? Now, let's see. Let's go. I think this should be our first example in our lecture. This should be the first example in our lecture. This should be the first example in our lecture. So, the first example we are going to be looking at is compute the moving averages. The moving averages of order 4 for the data set or the time series data, preferably the time series data below. So let's assume we have y. Let's have this data. I'm going to put this spread out. Let's put it horizontally. I'm going to put this out. So let's call these years t, and let's call these values or observations y. Okay? So let's call my observations y, taking over the following years: 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, and probably 2010. I think that should be 11 years, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. So now let's take random observations. Let's say I want something simple. Okay? So let's take unit values. For example, 3, 8, whether in thousands, hundreds, or whatever. But let's use this to just practicalize what we are doing. 7, 6, 8, 5, 4, 3, 9. Now, so we want to see how to compute the moving averages of order what? Of order 4. Is it clear? The question says compute the moving averages of what? Order 4 for the time series data below. Okay? So I'm going to come over here, preferably when putting up your solution. I will prefer you give me in a manner like this, or you explain or summarize in a manner like this. So I'm going to make this table vertical now and put here the following. So I'm going to put here, I'm going to bring my years here, EST, and then my observations. I'll bring my observations here, observations, and my observations I'm calling what? 1. Okay? Then here I'm going to say moving average. I'm going to call here MA. Let me just put here MA. So since my moving average is of order 4, I'm going to put here MA what? 4 in bracket. That 4 there tells you that I'm computing the moving averages of what? Of order 4. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, what I did not put here was compute, please, let me put here, compute the first 4 or the first 3 moving averages. Do you understand me? I want to alter that question. Compute the first what? Compute the first 3 what? Moving averages. So, of order what? Of order 4. So if you bring that data here, this is 2000 for solution 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. Then the data will be 384376854 something is missing. 384. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. So let's wipe out 2011. Don't want, it wasn't there. Now, so 2010 is 9, right? Now, we were told that the moving averages of order n will be a sequence of what? A sequence of arithmetic what? Means. So what we are going to do, the first moving average of order what? Of order 4 will be what? What would it be? It will be 3 plus 8 plus what? 4 plus what? 3. Divided by what? Divided by 4. So I'm going to put 3 plus what? 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus what? 3 divided by 4. Right? And that will give you what? Those who have your calculators. 3 plus 8 is 11. That will give you what? 4.5. Then the next one should be what? The next moving average of order 4 will be 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus what? Plus what? Plus 7 divided by what? By 4. That will give you what? That will give you 5.5. The next one will be what? 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus what? 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 divided by 4, and that will give you what? That's 5.0, right? So you will realize that the first 3 moving averages will be 4.5, 5.5, 5.0. Now I want you guys to quickly compute the next 3 and let me know your results. Compute the next 3 and let me know your result. Okay? Compute the next 3 quickly and let me know your result. Is that difficult to do? Huh? Now, we will see later on the implication of the moving averages. Now, I want to, for the same data, I want to alter this question and call it example 2. Okay? For the same data, I want to alter this question and ask that you compute the moving averages of the first 5 moving averages of order 6 using the data below. Using the data below. Okay? So, I hope everybody follows. So, let's call this example 2. Compute the first 5 moving averages of order 6 using the data below. So, for this same question, we will compute the moving averages of order what? 6. And that would mean taking a sequence of means, having the first what? 6 data entries. Do you understand me? The first 6 observations. In that case, what are you going to have? 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 divided by what? By 6. Then you will now have what? 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 divided by 6. Then 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus what? 5 divided by. You go in that manner. Okay? And that will give you what we call the moving averages of order what? 6. Is that difficult? I don't think it's difficult, and it shouldn't be difficult for you to do. Is it clear? Now, I'm going to explain certain things as it concerns the arrangement of this. So in my next class with you people, we'll begin with explaining that. Before we go into another method, that is the method of freehand sketch. In my next class, please remind me, I'm going to explain where these, all of them as you compute, should actually find themselves in relation to this. Is it clear? And the reason I don't just want to write that down, I'm going to write it down and also tell you why. Is it clear? So please, as it concerns computing the moving averages of different order, it is nothing more than that. Is it clear? So it is as easy as that to compute. So what I would want you to do is to compute the next 3 for that, and also compute the next 6. The first 5, right? The first 5 moving averages of what? Order 6. Let's quickly see how that will be done. Okay, if I call this my solution, you will notice that if I'm doing that one now, what would I have here? What will give me the first one? If I call here MA6, what will be the first moving average? It will be 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 divided by 6. What would that give you? What would that give you? Okay, just call it 5.2 approximately. So 5.2. The next one will be what? 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 divided by 6. What would that give you? Huh? It will give you 6. So that will be 6.0. So if you are maintaining one decimal place, maintain one decimal place all through. Is it clear? In a particular column. No, the next one will be 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 5 divided by 6. What would that give you? Huh? 8. I said the next 6 will be 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus what? 5. Right? It will give you what? 5.5. Yes. No. The order is what determines how many you take an average by 6. The first 5 is the number of moving averages they want. Do you understand me? So wanting the first 5 means you will compute 5 times for order 6. Okay? So please produce the rest. Huh? 5 point what? The next one is also what? 5.5. What will be the next one, the last one for this question? What would it be? $5.5. So doing that, we have gotten the what? The first 5 moving averages of order what? Order 6. You will notice that the results may not be the same if we were computing for order what? 4. So moving averages have their what? Their order. Is it clear? So when you don't just say compute the moving average, it makes no meaning. Is it clear? So when you tell someone to compute the moving average, it must be the moving average of a specified what? Order. Kufi, are you listening? Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. So I believe everybody has learned something, no matter how brief the class is. You've learned something. Yes. So also are the other estimation techniques not difficult? Is it clear? Yes. So we'll look at it extensively in the next class. Thank you very much.